Hi, hello, how are you all? Welcome to my channel Law Made Simple with me Vidya Reddy. Today in the series of labor law, let us move to another topic, collective bargaining. Bargaining, as you know already, bargaining is nothing but making a negotiation. In the similar way, the term collective bargaining was first used by Beatrice Webb in 1897 for the first time in his famous book Industrial Democracy. Collective bargaining means negotiation between the employer and workers to reach agreement on working conditions and other conflicting interests of both the sides, that is the employer and workers. Either the workers or the employers collectively bargain to have some negotiations on working conditions or some other interests. In simple words, collective bargaining means bargaining between employers or group of employers and a bona fide labor union or the registered trade union or other trade unions. So, collective bargaining is simply, we can say that it is a negotiation on working conditions between employer and the workers. So when we do this negotiation after this collective bargaining, we have certain advantages and disadvantages. Let us look into the advantages. Collective bargaining imposes an obligation on both the parties. Which parties? The employer and the workers, to the dispute and create specific code of conduct for the parties to the process. So what happens is, when there is a dispute between the two parties regarding the working conditions and other appraisals or something else, this collective bargaining imposes an obligation on both either employees or on workers. The parties to the dispute undertake not to resort to the strikes or lockouts, and collective bargaining ensures peace and industrial harmony. So the employers might tell that there will be no strikes, and the workers will say there should be no lockouts. So happens the collective bargaining will improve a smooth running of the industry. So let us look into the disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? During collective bargaining, if the employers agree to the workers that we will improve your working conditions, we will provide all amenities, we will provide some kind of luxury, then obviously the production cost increases, which will be a burden on the common people. So the increase in wages and extra expenses to provide other amenities to workmen and improvement of working conditions can cause higher cost of production. And also sometimes the political parties make influence on the labor unions because they have political fund. So the political interference in the labor unions during the collective bargaining process increases the chance for adverse effects. So the political parties have influence on this collective bargaining, and this will lead to some disaster management. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of the collective bargaining.